Questions and comments. L'honorable député d'Abitibi-Témiscamingue.
The honourable member for Abitibi-Témiscamingue. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. What I find funny is that I hear Liberal MPs who say that this is not an important issue. I think it is important to understand that the issue is not just about vacationing with the Aga Khan. It is about whether the minister can show good judgment, and through the accumulation of several incidents, for example, cash for access events, visiting the Aga Khan, many bills that contravened what was said during the election campaign, there is an accumulation of evidence that tells people that the minister lacks judgment. That is very concerning. I'm wondering if my colleague thinks that it is important to know whether or not the Prime Minister can exercise good judgment. When I hear that there's not enough money for veterans, I have doubts about his ability to exercise good judgment. Throughout my writing, there are people who may have wanted to vote Liberal, and then they ask, what is going on here? What is this all about? Does he agree that this is much broader than just the issue of the Aga Khan and is really about the capacity of the Prime Minister to exercise good judgment and the trust that the public may have in the Prime Minister to exercise his duties?
Brandon Souris.
Well, I want to thank my honourable colleague for that excellent question. Of course, I don't believe that because of his actions, the Prime Minister has good judgment. Mr. Speaker, it's very profound that the Prime Minister kind of thinks that he's the only one that needs to not pay this $200,000 back. As I said earlier, if any one of his colleagues did that, they'd be gone. You know, Mr. Speaker, I just want to add as well, when my colleague mentioned that, you know, the comments came out at one of his great town hall meetings the other day that the veterans who have given, in some cases, you know, as much as they can possibly give in severe injury and